Hi everyone, so today I am going to introduce you to my Western Hognose snakes. I have 3 at the moment. They are all young, but in a few years when they're old enough I will be breeding them. So this one is Hoggy. He is an albino Hognose and he turned 1 in July. He's quite friendly and he's fairly good at eating. Quite a few Hognoses can be quite picky eaters, but since I've had him he has eaten pretty much most of his meals from me, which is good. Get him out here, you can get a closer look at him. Now Hognose snakes have a upturned snout. If I bring him close you can see it there. This is because they are burrowing species, so they like to burrow in the substrate, and most of the time they'll be underneath so you won't really see them. I will be pairing this one with my female Hognose in the future when they are both old enough. So yeah, this is Hoggy. He is currently in this tub, which is, let's see, it is an 18-litre tub. He will be having an upgrade as he is getting a little bit bigger now, so he's 1 year old at the moment. There we go. And I will now introduce you to my female albino. So this is Pumpkin. She is my female albino Hognose snake. She is otherwise known as Hissy, which I'm sure she'll show us in this video. She's not the friendliest of snakes. Now she came to me and refused to eat, so I had to try lots of different tricks to get her to eat, but she just wouldn't. And so I had to intervene because she lost a lot of weight. First off, I tried to assist feed her, which is where you put the mouse in their mouth, you let go of the snake, and then you hope that they will finish it off themselves. I tried this for quite a few times, but she was having none of it. And there we go, that's why she's called Miss Hissy. Yeah, she was having none of it, so I had to step in and go to the next level, which is where I had to force feed her. Now to do this, I would put the mouse in her mouth, making sure that I could see her tongue, otherwise she wouldn't be able to breathe. Then using tongs, I would push the mouse all the way down her throat, then gently hold her mouth closed for 1 or 2 minutes until she would take it down. And this is so that she doesn't regurgitate it. I ended up having to do this for quite a few months until one day she actually took it on her own. And ever since then she's been eating absolutely fine. The downside to this though, as you can see, is that she hasn't been socialised, because when you are assist feeding or force feeding, you can't handle them. You have to just sort of leave them be until they're eating by themselves. So because of this, she hisses and she strikes a lot. When she strikes though, it is always closed mouth, and she just taps you with her upturned snout. So I'm hoping that with a lot more handling she will calm down and be okay with handling, but time will tell. This is my son holding her, by the way, and he's not really used to holding her, so that's why he's a bit jumpy, although I'd probably be the same. Yeah, Hognose snakes are dimorphic, which means that females are much larger than males, so when it comes to breeding it's quite funny to see the difference between the two. Females will lay anything between 4 to 23 eggs, which then must be incubated for 4 to 8 weeks. Now moving on and saying goodbye to Miss Hissy there, we have our new addition, which is the Axanthic Hognose. Okay, so this is the new, oh, he's gonna hide. This is the new Axanthic Hognose that I got last weekend. And he's gonna run away. He only hatched a couple of months ago, so he is still a little baby. He's settling in really well and he's very tame, as you can see. Not hissy like the last one. We've seen him a lot around his tank, so he's not hiding away, which is good. He hasn't eaten fresh yet because tonight is the night that we feed the snakes, so hopefully he will have his first meal with us in a few hours. So the reason I wanted to do a separate video with these snakes is because they are rear fang venomous. This means that their fangs are at the back of their mouth and not the front like cobras. In the wild, hognose snakes eat a lot of toads and they puff themselves up as a defence mechanism. So the hognose snake uses their fangs to pierce a hole in the toad and deflate them, and that helps them to swallow them. Now their venom is pretty harmless to humans unless you have an allergy to it. This is most likely if you are allergic to bee stings, so if you are, just go careful. If you do ever get bit, they would have to bite onto you, latch on and nibble on you for a few minutes. If you do have this, then you'll have some localised swelling and some itching, but after a week it should be fine. So yeah, that is all from this video, as I don't want it to be too long. Next week I will introduce you to my frogs. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.